Okay, everyone. Today we're going to register children for, say, lacrosse, because lacrosse is the first one for our spring sports to start their registration. So you go to uppernazarethclippers.org. Here would go to login. I'm going to hit login. You put your login information. If you're new, you would hit register here and it would walk you through the login process. But for purposes sake of today's video, we're going to do returning users. So you would do login. Here, all your children are already listed. This is a test website that I'm using. If you needed to add children, you would come to this little three little dots, add participants, so add children, or edit your registration if you need to edit any of the children. But for today's purposes, we'll just keep the children as is, and we're just going to hit register now. Easy enough. So let's pick a couple. So I'm going to register 2 of my children today. And hit continue. Okay. And we're going to read through our waivers, things like that. Accept that you read the waivers. Physicals are required. So we need to make sure that you don't have to have a physical yet. We do offer physicals once it gets closer to the season start. But for purpose, so we'll just say no, hasn't had a physical yet. Choose their their uniform size, how many years of experience, what grade they're currently in. And this year we have referred by, but since they're returning, haven't been referred. Again, waiver for the second child. Select physical. Let's see. Then we have volunteer and equipment bond. That is required. You will get your volunteer and equipment bond back if you fulfill your work bond and you return all your equipment. There is a mandatory fundraising fee of $50 per player or a max of $75 per family, so you do accept that. And this says you have only 1 child registering for lacrosse. So in this instance, we do not, because we have multiple children. So we're going to click no. This works with our fees because, again, you have $50 for only 1 child, but $75 for more than 1 child. So this instance, we have 2 children registering at this time. So we do not have 1 child. We have multiple children registering. So then we're always, again, looking for coaches. So again, clearance policy has changed again this year, where we're not going to upload documents for the coaches. You will be mailing your things, but for purposes sake, I'm going to say I'm not going to volunteer at this time. And click continue, just to make it quicker. So here you have the breakdown of the fees. So you have your first child paying what it is to play lacrosse, $135. Then you have the volunteer equipment bond per family of $50. And then you have the fundraising fee of $75, and that's family. And then you have the $135 for the second child. And then here you choose credit card or check. Again, payment is not due right away, so if you want to pay by check, you can do so. And your zero balance would be due right now, and that's where you would mail your payment to, and you would hit submit order. But for purposes sake, I'm not going to submit order. And that's all. Thank you.